Hi, Women in Midlife. I have today a dear friend of mine, and her name is Rosa. And hi, Rosa. How are you?
Oh,
Before we start the conversation, stay tuned. We're going to talk to her about going through menopause. So stick around. Hi, Rosa. How are you?
hello, Karen.
How are you? Good.
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for taking time to talk to me. Let me first allow you to introduce yourself and what you used to do and things like that.
Well, I am 59 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to be a nurse in my country, Spain.
Ah, beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, it is. But Penang is very nice too. So living here in Penang as a retired, and yeah, I was a nurse for the last 25 years,
Okay.
and well, and now we are living here.
Okay. And I think one of the things that we connected, the both of us, was our shared experience and problems that we have going through menopause. So please tell our audience what was your biggest problem when you had this in Penang.
Well, funny, I started my menopause here in Penang 6 years ago,
Okay.
and well, even as a nurse, I wasn't expected, and all the symptoms came together. I was overwhelmed, and well, what I did is I went to the doctor, obviously, to the
Yeah.
and I wanted to see my hormones and to talk to her about HRT,
Okay.
and and well, I was dry, and she suggested that the only thing available here in Penani was to take the contraceptive
Oh, contraceptive. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
pill
Okay.
as HRT,
Oh.
and that's it. Yeah, and well, I started because by then my hot flashes, my sleeping was bad. I was started putting on weight, and well, I wanted to do something about.
Mm-hmm.
And I started with the contraceptive pill. It didn't work.
Okay.
I was on it for a while. It didn't work. I stopped, and as soon I stopped, I feel yes, hot flashes. I My sleep was so as well,
Uh-huh.
but I felt like better, without it.
Okay. Without the contraceptives.
Yes,
Okay.
without the hormones,
Mm-hmm.
because we can call it HRT really.
No.
So yes, without the hormones,
Okay.
and she wasn't very informative. I've been in a few gynos, sorry, and they they don't know how to approach this.
Mm.
That's what I found. Not very helpful, but mine. I was in my country, yes, they know, but again, they are against HRT.
Oh, okay.
So it was that the experience. I have more support from my friends
Right.
that than from the doctors actually.
Right. And wasn't it true that you were trying to find like some kind of support group to help you and you had difficulty and you ended up joining a support group that was in Ireland as I understand it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, when we are on menopause, we need to talk about
Yeah.
it. We need to talk about it without fear, without shame, without
Judgment.
comfort, because we need us. I talk about my menopause issues just with my friends, my girlfriends.
Right.
We have a meeting every Saturday just to share. Yes, really, just to share. Well, food,
Right. Yeah.
what kind of supplements we should take.
Yeah.
By the way, I have to say that I am doing HRT, natural HRT.
Oh, natural HR. Okay.
Yeah, I decided to do that because for me the HRT didn't work.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody's different. Some works better. Some don't. Yeah. Yeah.
And well, we share that. We talk, we laugh, and we have a coffee, and we share information because we are in the same boat.
Yeah. I think that's something that we need to impress on women, that we have to learn to support each other, isn't it? And not have because this is something that every woman definitely 99% definitely will go through.
No matter which country.
Yeah. And it's just that the good luck or the bad luck is when if your symptoms are very mild, or those or those very severe. And I hope that our community will embrace that, and that we can have this communication, because I'm desperately trying to have more engagement, and then we can exchange information and get more.
Yeah, it's so much to share, and again, we are women. If we don't support each other, who else?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so right.
So I will love to. I am looking forward for my Saturdays because we help each other and so much,
Right, right. I think that's so important. And in terms of your symptoms, what was the most severe symptom that you had that
For me,
annoyed you the most, actually?
yeah, I heard so many symptoms. Okay, I call them episodes.
Mm-hmm.
The worst one for me, I would say, is the hot flashes.
Okay. Okay.
Hot flash is coming so many, and it's bad for me.
Right.
That's, I would say, is the worst because you have depression, you have swim moods.
Yeah, the mood swings. Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's bad, and but for me, all of them, they're not good. Okay, and there is so many.
I know.
But hot flash is bad.
Right.
Really bad for me.
So one of the things that you coming from a nursing background in the medical field, and one of the challenge that I seem to have with a lot of women that I've spoken to is that when they have menopause, they have this thing that it's over. It's already over. I'm already in menopause. I don't need to have any supplements or I don't need to take care of anything because it's over. I may not be in the medical field, but I beg to differ, because even some doctors have said that is the beginning of the downhill roll, but where you will have other issues and it could be even much worse. And I don't know if you, as an ex-nurse, do you agree with me on that?
Absolutely agree. We need to look after ourselves more. From the food, I mean, you don't have to follow a diet, okay? But we need to reduce the way we eat, change the way we eat.
Correct.
And eat more healthy
Yeah.
because everything goes to the roof from the heart, bones,
Mm-hmm.
cholesterol.
Yeah.
I never suffered from cholesterol. Now I need to keep an eye on it
Right.
because it goes up. And I haven't, well, actually, I always been eating quite healthy, you know.
Right.
And but it's the most important now.
Mm.
We're new stage of our life.
Right.
Women, not just women, men too. We need to look like, you know, food is very important, supplements is very important, exercise so important for us women.
Exactly. Yeah.
Of course, absolutely, yes, you need to look after yourself more.
Right. So it's safe to say that when you hit menopause, one of the main things that I feel I've experienced as well is that you really have to think about exercise, but not just any exercise. You have to do some weight bearing exercise because your bone density is, you know, you don't want to have brittle bones and you don't want to have weak muscles because that obviously cause some imbalance if you're walking and you can fall and hurt yourself. That's number one. Of course, things like vaginal dryness, and that there are a lot of in the market, a lot of lubricants and all that, but the lubricants do not nourish. They just help with intimacy, but they're not nourishing. And so there are things that we have to research so that we nourish our vaginal area as well. And of course, food. Now, there's a lot of theory about food. Some have gone full on vegetarian, some have gone full on vegan. Again, don't you agree that it all depends on moderation? To me, it's about moderation, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't want to put on weight, okay? I like my training, and when you put on weight, is my training is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I do my diet is I eat everything with moderation always.
Yeah.
But I need to eat carbs. I need to eat proteins. You need to eat vitamins. I mean, you know, a complete diet,
Yeah.
but just not a lot. Just reduce the portion.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Rosa, you were saying about your diet and about eating moderation, in moderation.
Exercise important, really important because once you reach menopause, your
Muscle mass. Yeah.
mass,
Yeah. Correct.
and you need to do, you know, exercise weights, especially, and well, and exercise. You can walk. Even walk is okay.
Yeah. Correct.
But important as well is the diet.
Mhm.
The diet, you need to change it a little bit, you know,
Mhm.
less fat, you know,
Correct.
and
Perhaps more healthy fats because I have read things like olive oil, avocado oil. This helps as well. But I think the main thing is we want to reduce the animal fat, right? That's the
yeah, important,
correct.
important. And you don't have to be vegetarian or vegan, and you don't have to change much. It's just reduce the portion and obviously less fat, you know.
Women actually have very severe vaginal dryness, and you know, as I know in the market, most of the lubricants are just they're not nourishing. They're not helping. They just help with as a lubricant. It's not really nourishing and keeping our vaginal area healthy. At the moment, I don't see any of that in the market, not here anyway. do you think that it's important that they women, especially because a lot of people think, oh, you're 50 something, sex is out of the window, but I don't think so. I think, we want intimacy with our partners. We want to enjoy our intimacy as well, isn't it?
Of course.
Yeah.
And not the end. Menopause is not the end, okay? We are still young, we still, years ahead. Is to still enjoying,
Exactly.
We have to. And somebody told me that is working very well. Vitamin E,
Mm-hmm.
oil.
Oh, okay.
But again, I haven't checked if you have it in here. I don't.
Right. I don't see it, but it's all.
But the recommendations from doctors.
Uh, I personally have had no experience with the doctors giving advice, especially in fact it's hardly talked about. So this is something I think we have to explore in our community and see how we can improve that.
Yeah, and in Europe they are doing it. It's
Right.
what oils they are using.
Correct. Yeah.
Is they are sperms oil.
Right.
Because they call it pearls of vitamin E.
Right. I think something that I have gone to India and done some research with Ayurveda, and there's a lot of research about how organic virgin coconut oil, which is safe and it's very nourishing for creams and things like that. So something that we will probably need to advise. I mean, we can always take time to discuss with our community again, but it's again something that I think the main purpose of this is that we need to tell the audience that although you're in the 50s doesn't mean we cannot have intimacy, and
No.
yeah, and we should enjoy that because it's part of our with our partners, and that it's okay.
Ship, with our partner. Exactly. And yes, I heard about coconut oil. Actually, I think it's one of the things here more that you can find. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good thing to have
Correct.
or to use. You know.
I think we have to discuss a little bit more in our next topic.
Definitely, we have.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so it's been great to talk to you, Rosa. And thank you. I know you're squeezing in time in between to have a chat with me, and I appreciate that. And hopefully we have more chats, and hopefully we get more people in our community. And
Yes.
yeah, that would be great.
It would be wonderful to share all of this between us.
Yeah. Great.
We are in the same boat.
Exactly.
Boat,
Yeah.
same
Correct.
boat.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure to talk to you, Karen.
Thank you, Rosa, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.